Okay, here we are. We're getting ready to reinstall these items into the thing. These are the bearings here, the new ones I bought. I bought these off of YouTube. They're pretty good. They're the double sealed ones. Let's see. And we went and we took the hardware and we went ahead and cleaned it off with the wire wheel in the garage, and got it ready. This is for the back side. The other part, the lower spindle items, right here. This is the part that goes up inside towards the bearing. This is teeth for the fine splines, and this goes on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and start on the top, right up here. Sign has got the bearing out. You can see it's not the exact same part number, but like I said before, the main portion of the part number that counts is that 6203, and the fact that it's got a seal on it. Most any 6203s with a seal will work in here just fine, and you stick them in there. Alright, now when you put them on, you want to go ahead and use a socket to put them in. This happens to be 3/4 inch drive socket set. Take a board, a 2x4, and set it over here and beat it down, or something out. Just don't beat on this part right here, or the black here, because that'll definitely damage it. This one will actually is a little bit on the inside of the lip. It's not so bad. I mean, it's okay. Let me get back out so this will focus. All right. Or you can do one that's a little bit larger, and when it goes down, it'll actually stop at the top right here. I'll probably go ahead and do both. I'll use the major one to beat it down. Keep going. Level. Hit on this side now. Use the side, please. There you go. There it goes. Keep going. Alright, that's good. Alright, looks like it's in there. It's been seated pretty well. And we can compare it with the other side over here. And it looks like it's probably seated. I'll go ahead and reseat them, and after I get these installed, I'll go ahead and flip it over, and I'll show you from the back side. Okay, we're back. We've turned the lawnmower deck over. Now you'll notice these are the spindles here. Okay, you remember the large spline was for the pulley system with the large spline holes right here, and the fine spline area right here goes on the fat washers. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. That's for these right here. This is the part that the blade actually hooks onto in this area right here. These are the new blades I bought off of eBay, and I don't remember the dealer. I'm sorry, dealer. And earlier I said it was a Stihl. I believe I said I bought it from Stihl. It's not Stihl. It's like chainsaw stuff, but I had been watching a Stihl chainsaw from a guy on YouTube. But anyways, this is a Stens. Let me see if I can't get a better angle. It's a Stens 33.5 Tech 054 blade number, and a lot of blades will actually fit the 42-inch deck. Just type in, Murray 42-inch deck, or whatever deck size you have, and look it up, and it'll come up. And that's how they go. But this is where the blade actually sits on what goes on here, and you'll notice the hole. Also, remember I said before that there'd be a blade number, and here's one right here, 335-054. It's also on there, and that is the Stens part number for that, which is here as well. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the spindle differences. Alright, now I chose to put the other side in first because it's longer, which means I might be able to get a deep socket or something over there where this side would be longer. So let's go ahead and slide this down into the hole, and it seats all the way. And then this area right here, you might want to make sure it's cleaned out. And when I initially did this, there was this, some metal stuff in here, which was kind of strange. I figured when they manufactured it, they would have cleaned all that out, but they didn't. Alright, now to put this side in, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of grease, and I'm going to put a little bit of grease in this pocket because there's a little bit of corrosion in there, and I want to make sure that it goes in smoothly and doesn't get a little crooked like the other one did. And I'd already gone through here and I'd wiped this out a little bit, but I wanted to put the grease on here while I was doing the video. And somewhere down here, it's right down here on the bottom, there's actually a hole in there, and that's for the grease fitting right here that I need to replace later. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and install the shaft. And we took the shafts and we cleaned them up a little bit on the wire well. Now you don't want to get that bronze blackish color off of there, because that is kind of a bluing, and what that does is it's a corrosion inhibitor. If you do get it off of there, go ahead and paint it, and you know, help prevent corrosion. And that's why we did these too. We wanted to make sure that they were didn't have any corrosion problems. Let's see. Alright, we're getting ready to put the other one in. If you look over here, we've already installed this one right here, and everything seems to be okay with it. So we're going to go ahead and do this side over here. Back up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's right, we got to put the spindle in. That might help. And we'll slide this in here. And I got the long socket. Okay. You want to make sure that this socket will fit over the hole, or over the shaft. Okay. And let's see, then we'll just tap it in. This one's going in a lot harder than the other one did. There it goes. Alright, make sure it goes all the way down. Put this over. Okay, that one appears to be all the way in. There's an actual lip down there too that stops them when they get all the way in. I didn't get this one all the way in over here, so we're going to go ahead and finish this one off. You can tell if it's all the way in because the shaft won't move up and down, and the shaft is nice and smooth now. And there it goes. And then this part right here goes on here like that. Just like that, and it's smooth, it's not binding. That's what you want. Now some of you may be noticing that I actually didn't pull the spindle assembly out, and the reason I didn't do that is because I was watching a spindle assembly replacement from Craftsman, and basically a Murray is kind of a Craftsman, where the bearing or the bolts broke off, and since it's already in a deck that holds it, I figured it'd be a lot easier just to go ahead and install this while it was in the deck. So that's why I didn't pull it out. And then later in the video, or later after one of the other videos that I was filming, I went ahead and tried to remove one of these just to see, and it got to the point that it did not look like it was turning and it was going to break, so I left it alone. So I think I made a wise choice in doing it that way. So let's go ahead and put this on, and then we can go ahead and install the blade. Grass side, set it right there, and grab the other blade, set the other blade over here, grass side. We got to put the washers on. put the washers on right here. Stick this one on, and we'll just start the nut. Now, I didn't grease these because I don't want them to give me problems later. I don't want them to back out, in other words, I want them to remain very tight when they go in. And there you go. This one's going on pretty good. And that one started. This one looks like it's going to be a little harder to play with. It wants the spindle wants to turn, so I think that's going to be a little bit of tightening problem. I might have accidentally boogered up one of the threads on this. Let's see. Yeah, I might have hit one of the threads when I was putting it on. I'll have to play with that later. But I'm going to go ahead and get this one on. I need my 2x4. Like that. And need my wrench. This is a 7/8 wrench, by the way, guys. And just put it on there really snug. Really tight. You don't want them coming loose when you're cutting the lawn. Not sure what this is, but I think this is probably about 60 foot-pounds is what I'm putting on it. And I think that's probably good enough. Okay, what I did find out is that I did accidentally hit one of the threads, so I went and got a it's an oval file actually. They make good files for cleaning out threads, and I had bought these at Harbor Freight. I think it was $8 for the set or something. There's quite a few in there. It was well worth it. So I'll just go around and I'll clean these threads out. Give it a nice little blow up and see if the nut goes on this time. And it's still got a thread problem in there. Anyways, I'll go ahead and work on that. And I'll get that taken care of to make sure that this goes on good next time for the video. Alright, we'll talk with you in a little bit. Alright, we're back. We got the blades on and everything. Apparently I had also nicked the nut just a little bit, so I had to clean out the threads a little bit on it. But we got it in there. It's working good now. And I wanted to show you the difference in the blades. I mean, they're really quiet now, and they spin freely without any hesitation. They're really nice. They're smooth. They're in solid. They don't clunk or anything. I'm very happy with the way it's turned out so far. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to install the boots back on here. A little groove underneath. Yeah, see that groove? This little lip right here goes in this groove. You got to squish that down in there. Just start on one side and work your way around on it. Okay, is it in there?
Yep.
All the way around?
Sure.
It certainly feels like it. Okay, now you can take our things there and stick those in there. And I don't remember which way they really went on, but I think they go on this side because of the wear mark at the move the braking assembly out of the way. There we go. It goes down on there, and then you can put the nuts on. Here's one. I don't know if that one's over there or not. It's over there. Here it is. Go ahead and install the nuts. Put them down. There we go. And then we actually need to take the deck and set it up on its end. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. We'll just set it up there. Go ahead and slide it your way so that wheel over there goes off. sawhorse. There you go. Good. Woo! Just dropped a hammer. It almost hit my toe. Right up there. There you go. Make sure we're in there. Okay, and that'll stop that while I tighten this up. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do the video and the work at the same time. For all you guys out there that maybe are professionals, have some patience with me here. This is the first time I've done this. There we go. And we'll tighten this down real good. I'll grab my double wrench wherever the other one went. Here it is. Alright, hold it good. And that's that double lever action I was telling you about. Remember, don't slide off the end either way, because you slide off, it's gonna let go real quick. So I don't know how much torque is supposed to be on it, but I'm sure it's supposed to be tight. So there it is. And the nut actually has a recessed area. I don't know if you noticed it in the video, to where the spindle sits up and the threads don't go all the way down. There is a recessed area in here for this to go down, and go ahead and cover it up. So hopefully when I get all this done, I'll have time to make a short video of the thing actually running. And alright, now we can use the double wrench on it to tighten it up. Again, I don't know how tight it's supposed to be, but I'll make sure it's in tight. I think that's tight now. Okay, so now we have new spindle bearings, and we have new blades on it as well. And things are looking a lot better than what they did from when we started. And things are really smooth now. Now what I have to do is go ahead and put the belt on. That's going to be fun with this. I'm going to sit this down. Alright, we're back. We figured it out. It basically comes around from the back, and then it wraps around here. And initially I thought this was the beveled side going in, but it doesn't. This is the flat side. These are the beveled sides. As you can see, it's flat right here. So I guess that's to adjust for it to going up and down, because it's wider, definitely wider than the belt. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and install this into the tractor and get it running. Talk with you later.